question who could start from the wild card and shock the world by making it to the Super Bowl. I might be the only person who's not a Cowboy fan who still believes in this. I still think the Cowboys could make the Super Bowl and possibly win it. I know they've had some tough losses this year. The Eagles did everything in their power to give the Cowboys that game. I wish I was exaggerating. No, they did everything in their power to give the Cowboys that game, including first and goal from the 6 with 4 chances left to give them the touchdown to win the game, and they couldn't do it. The 49ers obviously kicked them in the teeth. I know it doesn't look great for the Cowboys' Super Bowl chances right now. But have you seen Dak lately? You seen the defense lately? We thought Deron Bland was going to end up being the weak spot in that secondary. Turns out it's Stephon Gilmore. And he's not even that bad. Would it be easier if they ended up actually winning the division and they had some home games? You would think so, right? But they actually play better on the road in the playoffs than they do at home. I'm just saying, I wouldn't put it past them to end up going, let's say, start with the NFC South winner. Then they go to the 1 or 2 seed, let's say the Lions, go to Ford Field against the Lions, NFC Championship rematch against the Eagles or the Niners. 1 or 2 plays go their way, they end up in the Super Bowl now. Does that sound so crazy? Not really, right? This one, I feel disgusting bringing this up. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel gross. It's gonna eat at me to say this out loud, but it has to be considered. What if we get the second half of the Ravens game Deshaun Watson for an entire postseason? What if we get Houston Deshaun Watson for a whole postseason? With that Browns defense coming into your house from the 6th seed? Oh boy, I would have wished that on my worst enemy. You're telling me that after going through an entire regular season of busting my ass trying to win this division, my reward is a divisional round game against Myles Garrett and this blitz-happy defense and Deshaun Watson, who has remembered how to play football. Yikes. That's a rough day. That's a rough day at the office. Let's take one last look at these wild card teams. The Bengals are an obvious option if they end up making it. That's not fun. I'm not going to bury the Bills just yet because it's still 7 games left and who knows, but I can't see them making the playoffs. I can't see it. I would love for Josh Dobbs to make it to the Super Bowl, but Cinderella stories stop eventually, right? Oh yeah, I think that about wraps up the Super Bowl Cinderella stories from the wild card spot. Thanks for the question.